Here we are. We're ready to go live for the fourth of 5-game weekend here from Serpentini Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. It'll be the second game between the Pens Elite and the Chicago Mission. Second and final. These two teams have played 3 so far. The Pens are 2-1. An overtime win and an overtime loss. And then on Friday, a 7-2 victory for your Pens Elite. The Pens are going to start the line of Carter, Evans, and Filiaggi, with Starr and Villela, your D. And number 29, Preston Bowie Clutter in net. Evans on the draw, ties up the Mission player. Filiaggi steps in, works it back to Starr. Starr up for Filiaggi, cut off by the Mission, sent back to the Pens line. Brought on by Villela to Carter. Carter chips it for Evans, picked off by the Mission, and the teams will play catch at center ice. The Mission will get control now in their own end. Pressure from Evans forces the turnover. Villela steps into the slot, fires one low and hard. Fought off by the Mission goalie, Filiaggi, and after it right wing corner. Out come the Mission. Up through center. Tossed into the Pens end. Pens getting a line change. Pressure from the Mission. It's worked up to Merlot. The Mission take control at center. Real waves at it. But in come the Mission around Villela. Looking back there. He's there and it's just over his stick. Good scoring chance there by the Mission. Pens complete their line change as Real carries up the left wing side. He'll turn. Fire one. A waffling puck ends up in the chest of the Mission goalie. And we get a stop and play. Face off to the left of the Mission goalie. Won by Chicago into the corner. Chased down by Real. His pressure forces it over to Ritson. He loses control and the Mission will break out. Up through center. Carrying into the Pens end. 1-on-2. Shot to the glove hand side. Gloved by Clutter and Held. A quick start to this one, 1.5 minutes in. Scoring chances at both ends. And some good early goaltending. Pens will get another line change. Won by the Mission. Pressure coming from Paris. Off-ride, cuts off the dump-in pass. Works at the Ritson. Ritson chips it up in through center. It'll be Paris to Evans. Evans hauled down, no call. And the puck trickles in on the goalie. Evans went to get by the defender. He stuck his stick in his skates, and that is apparently not tripping. Evans wins it this time. It'll be worked back to Julius. D to off-ride. Off-ride into the high slot to Carter. Knocked off his stick. The Mission there. Unable to leave the zone, though. Pressure from Carter. Evans on the back pressure. Now it's Shub in the way. The Mission get control and send it all the way down. Clutter will toss it into the corner. Mission get control. Now the Pens will defend. Up comes Shub. Shub looking for Carter. Picked off by number 6. Evans will skate into it. He's got some speed and he's got a player back there. He finds Carter. Comes back towards Evans. Played in behind. Evans with the pressure again, but the Mission will regroup and come out the right side. Centering pass cut off by Starr. He's got Real. He sees him and hits him. He's onside. He's in on a breakaway. To the backhand, and a blocker stop. A beaut by the Mission goalie. It'll be Starr and Filiaggi. Starr gets to the puck first. He loops around, chips it off the board for Shub. Shub chips it up to Real. Real coming off that breakaway, he'll send it into the right-hand corner. Poked up, and now come the Mission. They're back through center, 2-on-2. Merlot and Villela back. Nice stick by Merlot, and the Pens counter. Up the left side, Filiaggi off the wall. Turned back the other way by the Mission defenseman. Filiaggi will stay on it, though. He's bodied from behind. 2-on-1 battle ensues. Pens with support from Ritson and Reel, but it'll be the Mission coming away. They work it to the left wing side. Now the right wing side. Into the Penguin zone. Some pressure from Reel. Back to the point man. His shot from outside. Trickles in. And it's either blocked or fought off by Clutter, put in the corner. A pass to the Mission D. Goes past everyone. And Ritson will be into pressure in their end. They look to run a breakout. All the way down it'll come. Clutter will play it, no icing. Played in behind, Evans will get there. Evans loops around, tries to run a breakout. He's cut off. Gets support from Ritson. Schub. Now back to Evans. Evans will find Schub off his stick. Mission will regroup. Evans back on the puck. Now it's Harris. Harris trying to spring Evans. That pass deflected. Chipped back into the middle for the Mission. Chicago turns in the Penguin zone. Works it deep. Backhander. Stopped by Clutter. Ofteride will get there. He banks one off the boards. He'll collect it on the wall and he'll look up ice. He'll find Evans. Evans is up to the neutral zone, 3-on-2. He'll drive the middle. Split the D. Go to the forehand. Backhand. It's loose. No, it's not. It's in the chest. Evans splitting the defense, getting a scoring chance. So far, the goalies are equal to the task at both ends. Pressure from Filiaggi off the faceoff. Right-hand corner. Breakout pass by the Mission. Cut off by Filiaggi, a battle near the blue line. Knocked off Star's stick, collected by Carter. Carter up ice to the right. Plays it to Filiaggi. He'll carry the left wing side. Turns with it. Works it back to Merlot. Trickles just over the blue line. Merlot will turn it back into the Mission zone. They'll counter it right back out. We'll see who gets control. It'll be the Mission. Up through center. Back checking, Reel. The Mission into the offensive zone. Stars in the way. Centering pass. Sent him behind the cage. Pass the Mission forward. Brody Carter there. He's able to chip it up the center for Filiaggi. Filiaggi's got Reel. Reel's into the offensive zone. Curling up, 1-on-4. Pens changing behind. Reel will work it back to the point man, Villela. He's into the zone, or not into the zone. He'll play it to his partner, Ofteride. He'll gain the zone. Looks for Ritson, cut off by Chicago. Harris's stick there. Evans in after it, but the Mission will get it out the center. Chip to the right side. Into the Pens end it'll go. Right wing corner. Villela there. Stopping, starting. Evans back to help. Ties him up on the half wall. Pens battle. Pops free to the Mission. They had a player back door. Ritson waves at it. He doesn't get control. The Mission will. Big scoring chance in front, and they'll score. Pens unable to exit their zone. Puck sitting free. A Penguin skated away from it. The Mission turned it back the other way. 1-0 Chicago. Worked back to Villela. Played over for Ritson. Off the wall. Chipped up for Evans. He moves it forward. He's got Paris and Ritson in support. Ritson will advance it. But there's the Mission to come back the other way. We got it. Offside play. Pens will get a change. Filiaggi, Schub, and Carter. Star and Julius. Filiaggi with the puck. Carries up the left. Challenges the Mission D. They'll flip it into the right corner. Looking for a breakout. The Mission will regroup. Battle on the wall. Worked up to Julius. His shot off a defenseman. Schub will get there. Plays it to Carter. Carter back to Schub on the right side. He'll look to the point. Julius there. He stops. He looks. Plays it back towards Schub. That's cut off. And out come the Mission. A 2-on-1. Past the Pens defense. Opposite side. Nice feed just over the stick of the Mission player. Filiaggi into the corner to get it, but it's worked back to the point man. Clutter without a stick. Julius the pressure. Now it's Shub at the point. They find the off wing. His shot. Blocker side where the goalie doesn't have a stick, but it's sent wide. It'll be Julius battling in the corner with Filiaggi. Peeling out. Mission working up to the point. Pressure from Carter. Shot glove side just wide. Filiaggi with more pressure. The Mission turn out of it. All Mission right now. 7 minutes to play in the period. 1-0 Mission lead. Played over for Star. Cut off by Chicago. They keep it in the Pens end. Working. Off a skate. Back to the point. Carter pressures. That trickles in front. It'll be Star getting control. He clears up but not out. Now it'll be Shub getting out. Carter Shub on the rush. Goes between the legs. He's interfered with the bit. Gets to the puck first though. We will have interference to call. Shub played it past him and the defenseman just used the body to impede his progress. And the Penguins will head to the Porsche of Pittsburgh power play for the first time today. Real, Ritson, Harris, Ofteride, and Merlot will be your power play unit for Pittsburgh. Trailing 1-0. Face off by Real. Won by the Pens. Point man Merlot. Merlot banks it off the side of Ritson. Real will get control. He'll fire one from outside. It finds the logo. A nice hard wrist shot from Real there. And the Pens will get another offensive zone face-off on the power play. This time to the left of the Mission goalie. This one again won by Real. Back to Ofteride. Ofteride turns with it. Sends it back to Real. His one-timer fanned on a bit. And back come the Mission. Ritson back to get the puck. Pens with two forwards back on D right now. Played up for Paris. Sent back in by the Mission. Keeping it in the Pens end. It's in the feet of the official. Pens unable to clear. Merlot will get to it. Merlot tied up in the corner. Mission running some clock here on the penalty kill. Minute 20 to play in the power play. Real comes out with it. Finds Ritson. Ritson looks, finds Paris. And the Pens are up through center. 3-on-3. Paris fires one low and hard. Just a flex wide. Ofteride in after it. He'll play it back to Filiaggi on a switch, but it's knocked off his stick. Right back out the center. Pens will get a line change. Villela to Ofteride to Evans into the zone. A one-touch pass, unsuccessful, and the Pens will have to regroup again at center. Villela with the puck. Chips it up. Finds Carter. Carter for Evans. Evans to Filiaggi. He's got a stuff. He fires blocker side. What a save. Mission on the rush. Right side. Short-handed. 26 seconds left. They'll throw one to the middle. Just wide of the cage. Evans in after it. Crashing into a number of people. The Mission come away with it though. Drive the middle. The stick of a Penguin defenseman in the way. Worked back to the point. Now to the corner. Filiaggi getting a change. 6 seconds left on that Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. Pens will be unsuccessful on this one. Star with it. He'll skate a bit. He'll throw it up looking for Evans. Cut right in front by the Mission. Power play over. Mission with the puck. Ritson with pressure. Comes off his body. He's in after it. Taken by Chicago. Pens with the puck, sent back into the Mission end. The Penguins end. Gathered by Star. Star wraps it around for Shub. Shub will try to clear it up. He won't get it out. Kept by Chicago. It's all Chicago into this period now. That goal opened things up for the Mission. Pens look a bit disjointed. They've been strong on the rush though. This one will be the rush. It'll be Real. Hounded from behind. Able to skate away from that pressure. He's interfered with a bit. Into the left corner. He'll battle there. He'll get control and work it to Ritson for Schub. Schub around one, looking for Ofteride. Ofteride will turn at the blue line, send it back to Schub. Schub, a nice backhand pass to Real. Real winds up. He'll turn with it. Half wall pressure from the Mission. Real ends up back with control. Sends it cross ice to Ritson. He'll wind and fire right off a defenseman. The Mission bench is wound up today. They're looking for that win. They got embarrassed in the last one. They have got the lead now. Nice back check from Real. Nice positioning from Ofteride. He'll reverse it for Real. Skated into by Ritson. Real unable to get control. It's sent back to Merlot. Behind the net for Ofteride. It'll come to Filiaggi. He'll chip it up for Real. Picked off by Chicago. And they'll look to re-enter the Penguin zone. Pressure coming from Merlot. A couple Pens just kind of drifting around. Need to move. Filiaggi to the puck. Puck sent wide by the Mission defense. Worked back to the point. Ritson with the puck pressure. Back into the corner for Merlot. Two players down, one from each side. Gathered by Real. Swipe down the ice, no icing. Filiaggi gets there. He chips it forward. Evans will skate in. Cuts to the middle. He'll fire one. Catches the cage. Filiaggi to Evans, another scoring chance. Pens need to get one here. Pressure in the corner. Filiaggi in after it. But the Mission will get control. A breakout pass. Nice D to D and a chip. Up the wing come the Mission. One-on-one with Villela. Evans on the back check. It pops free to Julius. Julius to Evans. He loses control. Sent back in by the Mission. They're in on sides. The stick of Villela in the way. Back pressure coming from Schub. He'll get it up to Evans off his stick. Schub dives for it. He can't get control. The Mission do. They're in on sides, it says. More puck pressure from the Pens. Picking up the pace a little bit here. Chipped over for Paris. He's out the center. He's got Schub with him. Up the left. Four Mission players back. They'll break it up. Pens changing behind. Down goes a Mission player. Puck pops free to Paris. Paris chips it up for Carter. Brody Carter up the left. He's got a step. He'll fire. Glove side, fought off by the shoulder. Another 10-bell save for the Mission goalie. Ofteride plays it further in. Behind the net it goes. Carter in after it. Right wing or left wing side. Stopped by Starr at the point. He'll advance forward. Get it back into that right wing corner. Carter will go back to work there. Carter and Filiaggi on the puck. Filiaggi pressuring. Puck pops free to Chicago. Ritson with the pressure, but they're able to break it out the opposite side. Now a centering pass. Starr there to break up the play. It's in behind the Penguins' cage. Turning with it. Unable to clear the zones. Ofteride. Comes to Carter. Carter looks for Ritson. Ritson chips it by. It'll be Filiaggi. He's got Ritson trailing. Filiaggi in by himself. He'll wind and fire. He snipes. Blocker side with no time left. There is a second left on the clock as that enters, and the Penguins tie it as the period expires. Should be 10 from 13. As the clock expires on the first period, the Penguins get the tie. A weird period there. We saw some real good puck possession from the Chicago team. When the Pens end at times. The Pens were most effective off of the rush. Usually they're the team setting up in the other team's end. Great goaltending from Chicago as they've had a number of scoring chances. Some off the head, some off the blocker, a couple off the glove. Get 10 from 13. And as the horn is ready to sound, blazing down the right side is Filiaggi. He finds the blocker side corner with a nasty snipe on the rush. And it's a 1-1 tie. The Penguins getting a dose of wisdom from head coach Trevor Edwards, flanked by Chris Schub and Jason Julius. We'll switch sides here, and we'll go back to about a 1-1 tie. Pens and Mission. The Pens will start the line of Evans, Parrish, and Reel. Villela and Merlot. Puck's dropped. Parrish in to swipe it back to Merlot. He works it to Reel. Reel around one. Tipped off his stick. Up come the Mission. One-on-one with Villela. Left wing side. The Pens turn it back the other way. Reel there. Back to Villela. Gets it to Reel. Reel's up ice. He's got Evans with him. Chips it for the middle. Evans waves at it. Unable to get control. He'll go into the corner with it. Battle there. Worked deeper by the Pens, but gathered by the Mission. Pens getting a change. Carter and Schub on the ice. It'll be Julius for Parrish. Parrish chips it up to Carter. Back to Julius, and he'll D-to-D to Ofteride. Ofteride snaps it off to Carter. Carter blazes up the middle in the feet of the Mission player, but it's turned right back over to Ofteride. Ofteride will snap one off, looking backdoor for either Carter or Ritson. They were both over there. Ritson now with the puck pressure. Works to cut off the pass. It's played around by Chicago. Carter gets there. Now Ritson pops free into the middle. No Penguins there. But Carter's pressure will force it back a little bit again. The Mission will regroup and run the break and exit. They'll send it into the Pens end, gathered by Ofteride. Ofteride turns with it. Got silky mitts. He plays it high up off the glass. And out the center, Ritson with pressure. He's got Schub with him. The defense turns nicely. Ofteride gets there. Ritson will try again. He finds Shuby. Schub will chip it up off the glass, but it's turned back towards Julius. Julius with time and space snaps it up. Finds Ritson. Ritson out the center for Carter. Just off his stick. But his pressure stays on it. He'll look for a change, though. Evans, Filiaggi, Reel on the ice. Filiaggi with the pressure now. Into the offensive zone come the Mission. Defended nicely by the Pens. Can they clear? Evans will be there in support. Battle on the half wall. Not sure which defenseman it is. Hops free. Filiaggi with some pressure. It'll come free as Evans going to be able to clear. He won't. Puck in his skates. Now it's in the skates of Reel. Finally chopped further. Villela after the puck. Play back towards the point. Challenge coming from Evans. He's unable to clear the zone. Mission keep control right corner now. Looking to set up a nice battle move there by Villela to separate the defender. Back to the point though. Shot comes in deflected by a high stick. And we'll go all the way out. It'll come back into the Mission end. And it'll be to the right of the Mission net. Carter, Parrish, Ritson, Julius, and Merlot, the five for the Pens. Carter tips it forward. Comes back to Parrish. Parrish now Ritson. Pressures. Pops free to Julius. Julius will play it deep towards his teammates. Doesn't get the whole way through. But Parrish will get it at center. Works it back to the D. Looking to go D to D. It's picked off. The defenseman falls. And the Mission will take the lead. A turnover at the Pens blue line. And the offside defenseman fell in transition. And it's a 2-1 Mission lead on that breakaway. Face off by the Pens. Brought on by Carter. He's around two players and he's in. Fending off. Fires one. Gets it back to Carter. I'm sorry, to Ritson, who shoots one just wide. Stopped by Julius. Pens looking to turn on the pressure. Ritson in after it. He'll battle in behind. Nice pressure from Ritson. Puck pops free. Pens are in after it. Filiaggi and Ritson worked up by the Mission, but no further than Merlot. He'll gain the zone. Puck in his feet. Turns it to the middle. Unable to pop free. And back comes Chicago. One-on-one. The stick of Julius gets in the way of that play. And ultimately it's Filiaggi. He comes up. Evans will drive, center drive. Looking for the puck. Knocked off his feet was Evans. He'll battle in the corner now. Stopping, turning, waving at it. Pops free to Starr. He's able to keep it in the zone. Schub turns with it. Back to Filiaggi. He turns. But it's off his stick and back come the Chicago Mission. Challenging Ofteride. His stick will steal it away. And they'll work it to Filiaggi. Battle on the wall. Turned by Starr. No gain possession. But the Pens turn it over at their blue line again. In come the Mission. Evans on a back check. A little bit of a hook. He gets away with it. It'll pop free and it's Julius coming out. He'll get hooked. They'll get away with it. Trading hooks here. Shot from the Mission. Sent wide. Julius collects. Looks up ice for Schub. Cut off by Chicago. They've got another shot. And that one will find the back of the cage. Pens will get a line change after that one. The Penguins turned it over at their blue line, which created the offensive zone time for the Mission. They tried to stretch pass. It was cut off. Sent back into the opposite side, and that shot beats Clutter. 3-1 Mission. Played in behind, collected by a buzzing Brody Carter. Worked on the half wall. It's Paris, but away comes Chicago. They're around the player. Dangling, sets out in front, rebound sitting still. We get a whistle. The net is off. Net coming off there, and Pens get a stop and play. 9:42 to play, second period. 3-1 Mission. Brady Carter on the draw, kicks it forward. Paris pressuring, pops it to Carter. He sends it up ice. Paris skates into it, plays it for Real, rolled a bit off of his stick, but the Pens will have possession. Offensive zone, Real turns, looks backside, finds Paris, his shot towards the net just wide. In after it, Ofteride. Ofteride will run a switch with Real. He'll send it deep into the corner. Pens getting a change, there's the breakout to the left now. Brought out the center, defended off by Evans, looking to turn, but right there the Mission to take it back. It'll be Evans again clearing the zone. This time possessed by the Mission. They go left side. Up into the offensive zone they go. Defended off by Merlot. Worked around. Real will get there. But it's controlled by Chicago. Sent back in. Mission with it in the corner. Evans to pressure. Evans and Ofteride on that pressure. Works back to the point. Shot through traffic. Sits out in front. Cleared by Merlot. He finds Real. Real will head up ice. He's got Evans with him. Into the offensive zone. Chips it forward right to a Mission defender. Turns with it. Ofteride will get control and tip it back for Filiaggi. He'll spin. Play it for Ritson. He's into the offensive zone. Penguins battle left wing corner. Ritson and Filiaggi. Pens get Schub on the ice. Shuby cuts in front, turns it the other way. He's into the offensive zone, played into the right wing corner. He'll go in after it, looking to center. Pops free. Filiaggi will get there. He turns with it, trying to center, knocked off his stick. Schub with the pressure, forces it loose behind the net. Puck still loose, Schub with it, sends it all the way back for Villela. He'll get there. Runs a switch with Filiaggi. Villela in the left corner. Penguins get a line change. Carter on the ice. But there come the Mission, and they're around one. Back checking, Carter getting in the way, Star. Carter will work it to Ritson. The Pens will try now. Ritson with the dandy move to the middle. Gets it to Carter. His shot is there off a pad and in front of Schubert. Knocked it just wide. Deflected around in front, and another nice save. The rebound sat there, and Schub just poked it wide. Great scoring chance for the Pens. They can build on this. Tipped up by Villela. Looking for Carter. Carter to Reel. Fresh off the bench. Shot in front, rebound out front again. This one battled for by Carter as well. Shot coming from Reel. The Mission will counter, and they're up the left. Now it's the Mission on the rush, and the Pens setting up. Reel's got it. He's into the offensive zone on sides with Paris. Shot, score! 3-2. Reel up the right side. He's able to find what I believe was the blocker side. A beautiful poke check by Julius, I believe. Sent Reel, and he twists a wrister into the net, making it a one-goal game. Julius with the puck, works it forward to Paris. Paris defended. Looks in front, finds Evans. Evans unable to get control. Will end up with it, turning, spinning one towards the net. Blocked out front. Evans with some back pressure will regain the puck. Keep working, boys. Moved forward. Battle right at the blue line. Paris will come away with it. He'll send it to Ritson. He's in the left side. And he'll get crunched. And I think we're going to get a penalty. Carrying it one-handed up the left. He gets bodied off the puck. And with 5:50 to play in the second period, the Penguins will head to the Porsche of Pittsburgh power play, trailing by 1. 3-2 the score. Evans, Ritson, Filiaggi, Villela, and Starr. The power play 5 for your Penguins. Evans ties up the draw. It's brought out. Not all the way, but it will finally exit the Penguin zone. They chip it off to the left, short-handed. Their Mission will get control, play it back, and run some clock here. Pressure by the Pens forces the turnover to Starr. Starr will carry up the left. He's got 2 Mission on him. Unable to get it into the Mission end. Knocked off the stick of Villela. Evans will skate back to get it. Off a Mission, stick it into the netting. Neutral zone draw. Pens will get a line change. It'll be Carter, Schub, and the most recent goal scorer, Reel, for the Pens. Julius and Ofteride on D. Schub with the puck, works it back to Ofteride. Ofteride looks, spins out of it. He looked to go D to D. There was pressure that way. Spins it into the offensive zone. He will work it back to Julius. He'll draw the defense, fire one, rebound out front. And he just got decked in the head. A high cross check clearing the net. No call. Nice scoring chance for the Pens on the shot from the point. Digging for the rebound was Schub. Face off won by the Pens. Back to Reel. His shot blocked. Ofteride kicks it forward. But back come the Mission. Short-handed. Carrying it into the Pens zone. Pens with the pressure. Julius able to knock it free. Pops free in front. Backhander. Fought off by Clutter. Rebound sent just wide. Short-handed pressure here from the Mission. 50 seconds to play in the Porsche Pittsburgh power play. Tipped up, it's Ofteride in the corner. The Pens will get control now. Carter tries to run a breakout, but it's picked off. Worked back to the point. The Mission in the crease. Pens will get a whistle. 32 seconds left on the power play. And it'll be a new 5. Filiaggi, Evans, Paris, Villela, and the fine wine Merlot. Face-off won by Chicago. Back into their own end. There comes the pressure from Filiaggi. Forces the turnover. He'll fire one. Gobbled up by the Mission defense. Or goalie. Who's, I guess, a part of the defense. Face off to the left. Popped forward. Filiaggi sends it in on net. And he's decked. Evans again on the draw. Pops it to Paris. Paris turns. Fires! Gobbled up by the Mission goalie. Pens with 3 straight shots, 7 seconds. They've had 3 good scoring chances off this face-off. The Mission will change their penalty kill. .403 in the period. Pens trail by 1. Pressure from Filiaggi. Evans tries to skate through it. Pops free to Paris. Now Villela. Filiaggi turns with it. 2 seconds left on the power play. Battle on the wall. Mission full strength. Pops free. Evans will skate in. Loses control. Shot from Villela. Sent just wide. Gathered in by Evans. Will turn out of the corner. Try to get to the middle. Knocked off his stick. Battling in the right wing side. Penguins in support. It'll be Evans. Peeling out of it. Firing one. Cut off by the defense. Sent back up ice. Cut off again by Evans. Plays it into the feet. Can't pick it up on the other side though, and the Mission will clear. Picked up by Merlot in his own end. He carries in behind. It's been Penguins here trying to tie the game. Second period winding down. About 3 minutes to play. Paris sends it into the left wing corner. Reel will go in after it. Reel and Ritson on the pressure. Back up for Reel off his stick to Ofteride. Ofteride off the boards. Once, second time doesn't work. They chip it. Stars skates in the way. Trying to hit that player again. Reel comes out with it. He turns, but right into a defender. Back come Pens, and they've got a 4-on-1. It's Star into the offensive zone, looking, finding, backdoor, it's Ritson, a nice save. What a feed from Jake Star to Bo Ritson, better save. And the Mission maintain a 1-goal lead. All Penguins right now though. Mission on the left, chips it up. Ofteride gets there, he's into the zone. Penguins drive the net. Backside for Shuby, playing the point. His shot, rebound out front. Evans will battle, but the Mission will get control and send it up ice. 1-on-2 they come. Julius and Villela back. Shot sent in behind the Penguins net. Evans back to get it. He reverses for Julius. He sends it around looking for Ritson. It'll be Villela getting there. He's got some extra pizzazz today. Evans gets to it. He plays it around for Julius, who runs face first into the ref, who shakes his head at a player. Why are you standing in the middle of the play? Played into the left wing corner. I mean, every other ref stands in the corner. This guy's like right to the side of the net. Julius gets possession, sends it up for Ritson. He's up ice. He's got Shub just past his reach. And the Pens will get a change. Icing by the Mission. 56 seconds to play in the period. The Pens got one late in the first. Do they have that magic again? Here in the second. The Mission in their black jerseys. Not looking quite like highlighters today. Mission logo on the chest with the bright orange or bright green striping. Black pants, green stripes, black socks, green and white stripes. Shot in, deflected, and gathered. Another 10 beller. Highway robbery by 29, the Mission goalie. Your Pens are in gold. Gold jerseys with the Penguin logo on the chest. Black pants, gold stripes. Gold socks with black stripes and those iconic Go Pens Elite helmets. Penguins pressure forces a turnover off the stick of reel. Comes free to Carter, now Filiaggi. Filiaggi into the zone. Looking for a shot. Cut off by Chicago. They'll look, send it cross ice. Another icing if it's far enough. And it is 29 seconds left. There's a microphone between me and the clock. Maybe not a mic. I think it's the figure skater harness. And for when I do my double toe loop, triple axle combinations. Evans, Paris, Ritson. Evans wins the draw. Ritson skates into it, gets it towards Star, but it's picked off. And back on the Mission. Dragging backhand. Clutter comes out the poke check. And it goes right by him and in the net. And the late period heroics belong to Chicago. (4-2). Mission lead, second period. 19 seconds to play in the period. Mission win the draw, but it's cut off by Paris. Into the zone. Over for Ritson. He'll gather it in. He's got Evans in support. He finds him. Evans back to the point to Merlot. He'll wind and crank one. Locked out front. Starr keeps it in. Starr on the backhand. He's bodied heavily into the wall, and we will get a penalty, I believe, for a hit. Number 3. So we will have a Porsche of Pittsburgh power play to start the third period. So I thought the Pens struggled early in period number 2. It really carried the end of the play. There was one break at the end that stretched the lead back to 2. Mission scoring on the counterattack. The Pens have done a good job possessing the puck in the Mission zone. So far, Mission goaltending seeming to be the difference. We'll put 15 minutes on the clock. The first 2 of those, hopefully less, will be on the Porsche of Pittsburgh power play. Pens on the power play. Evans, Ritson, Paris, Ofterhide, and Villela. Evans wins the draw to Paris. Back to Villela, D to D to Ofterhide. He's got a little bit of space. He'll snap it all the way down for icing. I don't know who he was looking to pass to, but it was not there. Pens will come back into their own end. They look a little dejected. Not a lot of pep or excitement happening right now in gold. Need to get the energy level up, boys. Face off won by the Mission, but all the way down. Ritson will give chase. D to D play. Back. And shorthanded, the Mission will try to get in the zone. Cut off by Evans. That pressure forces the turnover to Villela. That's sent in on Clutter. He plays it off to the side. It'll be Ofterhide behind the net. Plays it for Villela. Villela up to Ritson. Ritson pressured, turned back by the Mission. Finally, it'll be Ofterhide coming out with it. Chips it up. Finds Paris. He tosses it cross ice. Nobody home. Mission will get control. D to D. They reverse sides. I've seen more excitement at a funeral than the Penguins have right now. They got to pick it up, boys. Tip pass to Ofteride. 1 minute left in the power play. Now it pops free. It'll be Ritson. They'll get a break. It's a 3-on-1, maybe 3-on-2. Ritson cut off. Starr with the puck, looking up. He's got off Carter's head, flipping into Shuby. And Shuby hauls down a Mission player, and it'll be a power play, or a penalty on the Penguins. Oh no, Mission get control. I don't know who the call is going to be on. And neither do the officials. They converse. It will be on the Penguins. It'll be 18 Shub. So a 4-on-4 hockey face off outside of the Mission zone. 4-on-4 hockey for 17 seconds. Then the Pens will be on the 7 Fields Wealth Management penalty kill. Carter wins the draw. The Mission right there to take it back. Pressure from Filiaggi forces it to Merlot. Merlot turning, chipping it forward just past the reach of Carter. And back comes Chicago. Brought into the offensive zone. Cut off there, and Carter will turn with it. He's got Filiaggi opposite side. He tries for him, but it's cut off. Mission on the power play now. Into the offensive zone. Left side. Dropping to the defense. Filiaggi will battle there. I see a little bit more pep. Spinning out of it, Merlot. Works it to Ofteride. He's knocked down. Puck turned back over to the Mission. They play to the point. Carter up the wall, pressuring. Snaps it D to D. Cutting in front of that to Merlot. He'll turn it and chip it up ice, looking for Carter. Turned back by the Mission, and they're in the offensive zone again. Driving left to right. High side shot off Clutter and into the netting. 12-18 to play in the period. .101 left on the Mission power play. 4-2 game. Face off one towards Villela. He turns with it. Chips it over. It'll be Julius there. Julius up for Paris. Paris finds Real up ice on the left. He loses possession, but right to Julius, who gets his shot blocked. Villela there to cover up. He skates it, unable to clear the zone though. Picked up by Real, back to Julius. And now the Mission will get possession in the Pens end. Another turnover. Paris pressures, turn to the point man. Paris will chase it on in that side. Shot in on Clutter, fought off. Paris ends up with it, chips it forward, finding Real. Real reaching behind him, getting control and driving into the offensive zone. He tries to go around a defenseman. He was 1-on-3 there, able to get control and send it back in. 11:20 to play in the period. Evans will give chase. He'll force a turnover. He drives to the middle, loses control. Ritson there. It pops free. Penguins back to full strength. Shub chases it. Evans cuts in front. Ritson gets control, but the Mission are in offsides. 11:05. 4-2 Mission lead. Starr gets control. He blazes into the right. His shot sent wide of the net. Shub in after it. Shub back to Evans. Evans' shot deflected by Ritson. Fought off by the Mission. Turning with it. Sending it back. Shub there. He tries for the point. His pressure forces it in behind. Ritson now. Back to Star. Star's shot from the point. Over the stick of Schub and in on net. Kept out by the Mission goalie. Battle in the corner now. Evans working it back to Star. Star fans on it, but sends it back into the right corner. Nobody home. The Mission will get a breakout. Evans tries to cut it off and does, but only for a second. Back come the Mission. Star in the way. Ritson gets the puck. He'll look the game center. He's bumped off of it, taken right from him. In comes Chicago. Their shot sent wide. Filiaggi will get there. Pops free. It'll be Carter exiting the zone with speed, carrying into the offensive zone. He's chopped. Gets back up. Left wing side chipped in by Chicago. Centering pass. Kept in by the Mission again. Two players tie up and go down. Pens look to break out. They get it to Reel. He's up at the blue line. He turns. He's going to get back pressure. And they'll dump it in the left wing corner. Reel in after it. Down goes a Mission player, but he's going to get called. And the Pens will be back on the penalty kill. 7 field goals managed with the penalty kill with 9:19 to play. Third period trailing 4-2. Evans wins the draw to Villela. Villela to Ofteride. Ofteride loses control and the Mission come in. It'll be 2-on-2. Evans on the back check cuts it off. Plays it up. Ofteride will get there. He'll work it to Parrish. Off his stick to Ofteride. He'll be able to clear the zone all the way back into the Mission end. Evans will give chase. One-man pressure. They clear it up the right. Pens get a defensive change behind, short-handed. That shot up high, fought off by the blocker. Clutter picked up by the Mission in behind. Curling off the wall, finding a player back door. His shot sent wide. Harris to the puck, but the Mission get control. That shot blocked by Evans. He'll get into the corner. He'll battle there. Mission get control, working it back to the point, and they keep it in on sides. Evans with the pressure, sent back to the left wing corner. It'll be Julius there. He tips it in behind. Picked up by Chicago. Centering pass, right in front. That shot off, I believe, the blocker. Great save by Clutter there. Pops free, and it'll be Merlot. He's got a second. He looks for Evans, but it's picked off. Back in comes Chicago. Evans looks the pressure, cuts in front. Parrish there now, but a 4-on-2 in behind. It pops free to Evans. He's got Parrish, and they've got a 2-on-1 short-handed. Evans up the right. He'll look. He'll feed Parrish. He'll get it, and it's cut off by the Mission goalie. Penguins 2-on-2 in their own end. Star deflects it, but the Mission get it right back. That shot gathered and held by Clutter at a great scoring chance at the offensive end. Short-handed by the Pens, kept out by the Mission goalie. It'll be Ritson. On the draw. One into the corner for Ofteride. He loses it there. Centering pass comes all the way through off Clutter, and it'll be Star skating it up left wing side. He dangles, drops to Ritson. He'll peel into the middle, sending one off his stick, unable to get it on net. Penguins back to full strength. They were able to kill the penalty. Now can they get the goal? The much-needed tally they need to close the gap to 1. Star in a battle there. Reel will follow on. Pops free. Work to the point by the Mission. They're winning the races to the pucks right now. Star gets in. He's spun around. Reel will get there. Chips it on for Ofteride. Mission again. First ones to the puck again. Spinning off. Penguins are kind of taking 2 or 3 strides and coasting sometimes. Now Star will get in there. Plays it up for Ritson. Ritson's got a break up the right. Cuts back to the middle. He's got Schub with him, but the back pressure catches up. Schub will end up with it. But it's turned back the other way. Evans in on pressure. Up the ice comes the Mission, left side. Stick of Villela gets there. Forces a dump in. Penguins get to the puck. It's Merlot. He'll turn out of it. Up the wall, carrying it with speed. Left wing side into the offensive zone. Filiaggi with the drive. Merlot hammered, and we will get a call. We've got a body check, and the Pens will head to the power play. Turkey on the table for Pittsburgh. Evans, Filiaggi, Carter, Villela, off the ride. For your Porsche Pittsburgh power play. Evans on the draw, gathered in by Filiaggi, worked in behind. Gets possession, battling there. Filiaggi and Villela battling their butts off in those board battles today. Worked up by the Mission, though. And back out the center. Back checking Carter. Cuts him off. Comes free to Evans. He tries to go between the legs, but it pops free to Ofterheide. Ofterheide into the zone. Chips it back, looking for Filiaggi. He'll find him on the second try. Filiaggi turning right at the blue line. Chipped off his stick. And in come the Mission. Right-hand side. Villela hustles back. Ofterheide back on support. Feeds it back door. Cut off by Carter. He'll play it to Ofterheide off his stick, and it's all Mission now on the penalty kill. Penguins just disjointed. Villela with a battle in front. Pops free. Evans gets to it but can't get it out. Keeps skating, Cam. Blue line or red line and in. Mission break it out. Minute left on the power play. Sent all the way back into the pen zone. Gathering it up, Julius. Played off the wall. Gathered in by Chicago. They'll chip it up. It's all Chicago here, folks. They're on the penalty kill, and the Pens can't get into their end. You got a couple battling and hustling and a lot of coasting. Starr uses his body to protect the puck as he tries to back into the Mission zone. He will get control. He's up the right side. Dangling around one to the backhand. Forced wide. Centering pass just past the stick of Reel. And back come the Mission. Left-hand side on the rush. Nice stick by Julius. But the Mission, the first one's there again. Winning every race to the puck right now, Chicago. They'll play it into the offensive zone. That shot trickles wide. Cleared by Starr. It'll be skated into by Reel. Reel 1-on-4 as the Pens change. He's hauled down, no call. Puck into the right wing corner. Pens get Schub and Filiaggi on. Power play over. Porsche Pittsburgh power play unsuccessful. Mission skated up ice. Gathered by Villela. He chips it over for Filiaggi. He'll look to center, and Evans will get there. And it's a 2-on-1. If they hurry, he's got Schub. Comes around, centers. Schub there, chips it just wide. Merlot to the puck. He tries to turn out of trouble, but he's pockets picked it. In come the Mission. Left wing side. Cutting back, Evans gets a stick on it. It'll pop free to Ofterheide. 3 minutes left. Ofterheide up the left. Carrying with some speed. Looks to chip it back to Schub. Schub will battle. Tipped back to Starr. Starr up for Reel. Just past his reach, and it's far enough for icing. They'll come the whole way back into the Pens end. D-zone draw for the Pens. And we'll get a timeout. 2:51 to play. Pens trail by 2. Number 9's bleeding. Blood. Yeah, really. 4-2, 2:51 to play. Penn's got a little bit of extra pop here in the last minute or so. They need to win races to the puck. It's the little things that have been the difference in this one. That and stunning goaltending by Chicago. Penguins will put Carter, Ritson, Real, Starr, and Julius. Brody Carter to take the draw. Pens get control. Taken into the corner by Julius, played over for Starr. Starr in the corner. He's bodied there. And the Mission come out with the puck. Pops free in front. It'll be Ritson getting there. Sent back in by Chicago. Played to the corner. Starr will win that race. Works it up to Ritson. Off his stick. He chops at it. Gets it to center to Carter. He's in. He's 1-on-4. And the Mission get control and clear it right back out. Off the stick of Julius. That's where the Pens are just kind of both staring at it. Neither went for it. You know who did? Chicago, and that's why they got the puck in the Penguins' end. Starr will win that battle and look to get out. Pens sending two wingers up ice, but Starr barrels through. He's got a 2-on-1 now. Into the zone. Goes to the forehand, and it's shut down. Pens yank their tendy. 6-on-5 offensive zone possession. And we get a whistle. And a rough. We get a roughing call. Who's it going to be on? Real. Jack Real heads to the box for roughing. The Pens will put their goalie back in the net. An inopportune time to take a penalty. And it's Mission power play. Face off by Paris. Evans ties up a wing. Paris will skate into it, but they're in offsides. We'll try it again, this time from the other dot. Face off, one back towards Ofterhead. He'll gather it in. He turns, he looks, snaps it up, looking for Paris, and his pass is cut off. And Ofterhead gets control, but he's pressured. Backhander, stopped by Clutter, dug at. With a little bit of poetic justice for a couple shots that the Penguins took earlier in the game. Evans in there with a cross check, as well as I think Paris putting someone on their can. Minute 21 to play. Face off won by the Mission, sent towards the Pens net just wide. Paris will skate to it. Up off the boards to the point. Comes free off the right, able to clear the Penguin zone. Battle on the wall. It'll come free. Evans will get it. He'll turn. Carries up the side. He's got Paris with him. He carries up the right. He stops. He turns. Looks back to the point. Penguins get their goalie off again. Off the right. Turns with it at the blue line. It's knocked off his stick. Evans will send it back into the right wing corner though. It's cleared by Chicago. Pops free. It'll be to Schub. Schub knocked off his stick to Merlot. Merlot turns at center. Pens changing a couple guys behind. And the Mission get control. Empty net. Fires it towards. And it'll find the back of it. 5-2. 27 seconds left. That'll go down as a power play goal. An empty net power play from just outside the blue line. 27 seconds left. Carter wins the draw. Picked up by Starr. He's into the offensive zone. Carrying with speed, but it's knocked off of his stick. Brody Carter gets possession, dangles one, fires one just low, just a bit outside. Gathered by the Mission and sent all the way back up. And they'll get a breakaway with 5 seconds left. And they'll find the corner again. Glove side of Clutter. 3 seconds left. It's 6-2 Mission. So this one will be a 6-2 loss unless the Mission put another one in 3 seconds. A loss highlighted by the Pens losing some battles and not being the first one to the puck. The Mission beat them to every loose puck in this game. And that was the difference. Small things and effort. And hopefully the Penguins get it together because they